to a very exciting topic which I have for you, and I again thank you for spending time to watch my videos and sharing your experiences, sharing with others. I just request you to just share it with maximum number of people so that a lot of students and people can get the maximum benefit out of these videos. So today the topic here, as you see on the board, is listening and learning. It seems to be a very simple thing, which we all know about what is listening and learning, but easier said than done. This is something which we all actually mistake. We all make mistakes, not only students but even adults who actually don't understand the true meaning of listening and learning. Today I will, through this motivational video, explain you what exactly it is all about. So let me just go back to one of the previous slide of mine, which was on SMART goals and time manager. So I told you that you need to sleep for 8 hours. So did you sleep for 8 hours? No, I think some of you must have started, or most of you will agree that you have not started sleeping for 8 hours. So it is. I told you initially it is difficult, but you can easily do it. So you listen, but did you learn? So learning is when you actually implement something. So this is an example I'm giving you what is listening and what is learning. Listening is understanding what is being told to you, but learning is actually completing that task by implementing it. So again, now the winters are very harsh of Delhi, or winters are in full swing because of Christmas coming near. Now what has happened? The thing which you need to learn over here is that, as I told you, that most of us like drinking tea. So students, how many cups of tea you drink in winters? Say you take 3 cups of tea. Can you reduce it to 2? You can reduce it to 2, but when you replace by 2, how will you compensate? What will you do? Because you have a habit to take 3 cups of tea. Now the third cup will be, you would tell your mother to make a hot homemade soup for you. This is listening and learning. So you will learn when you actually do it. So these are examples I told you about listening and learning. Now let's come on the board. I hope you must have got some fair idea about what is listening and what is learning. So now let's study what exactly I have mentioned over here on the board. Listening is hearing and understanding. Simple. Listening is hearing and understanding. So when you are physically present in a class, you are hearing something. So you are hearing, but you may be lost in your thoughts, daydreaming. So that is actually hearing. But understanding is actually listening. You are not only physically present but mentally present as well. So you are understanding as well. Okay. Now while listening, one should not speak. Very simple. This is because if you do not speak, you will concentrate on what is told. What is told. As in very simple words, I express that when you are listening, you are not speaking. You cannot do the 2 things at the same time. So you are just listening. When you are listening, you are understanding, which is very important. So you will concentrate on what is being told. Now let's go further. If a question comes, wait. Now your teacher is speaking. You have a question in mind. Since yesterday you had this question, you could not ask. Still, don't interrupt. Let your teacher speak, because your question might be a question which is not related to the topic, what she is telling you or what he is telling you. But you had this, okay, I had to ask this question. So okay, park it in your mind. Keep it there or write it on paper that I will ask maybe a little later. But at that time, concentrate, students, on what is being told. If a question is related, very good, you can ask when he or she completes. But if it is not related, still you ask. But first listen what is being told in the class. Okay. So this is what I mentioned here. Then you ask a question. If a question comes, wait. Once your teacher has told, then you ask a question. Okay. Your question may not be related to the concept you are told. At this time, listen well so that you do not miss something because you are thinking about your question. This, a lot of people make mistake, even adults, not only students, everyone. we have something to speak, we will think of that, and we will not concentrate on what is being told or what other person is speaking. So you have to be a good listener. This is what is good listening. Okay, because we all have a tendency to speak, which is good. So you may be an extrovert. So if you're extrovert, you will speak a lot. So there is no harm in it. But even extroverts can be good listeners. This is what I'm trying to say, right? Introverts who speak less is also not a bad quality, because by nature you speak less, but you can always think of listening as well. So I've told you how you need to listen, right? So this way you listen well first and then ask your question. Simple. You get best in class then. When you listen and then you ask your question. In life also, try to learn what you don't know. Try to learn. Now I'm coming to learnings. Slowly I'm coming to learning. Now in life, try to learn what you don't know. This is study, you're studying, but there are many things which you want to do, which you want to learn. Tell me why in science. Okay, I have a book. Tell me why. There are many things in science over there, which are not only from your class book learning, but also a lot of things. You are very inquisitive. You want to learn a lot. So just read. So learn what you don't know. This is always good. It will always help you. Learning will always help you. Learning is continuous. Now let me just tell you that. So in life, try to learn what you don't know, which is also very important. Learning now. Now learning, you listen well first. You listen well. You already are a winner. When you listen well, you already are a winner. So even if you're extrovert, you speak a lot, and you are also listening, you're already a winner. But because you are a good speaker, but you're also a good listener. So with this, you will increase your knowledge. Now you have to learn. You listen well, you already are a winner. Now you have to learn. Now I'm coming to learning. Learning is continuous. Before your scores and even after your scores. Before your scores and even after your scores. Even after your scores. Beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? It is irrespective, independent of your marks. When you want to learn, you can learn anything in life. Something which is your passion. Something you want to do. Suppose you want to do coding. So NCERT doesn't teach you coding. But coding you can learn. You tell your mom, I want to do coding. I am so much interested. So what exactly you are doing? You are learning. It is independent of your scores. You may be good. You may score good, or you may not score very good. So you have to balance. So then you need some time for yourself. You learn. Learning is independent of your scores. You will learn continuously in life. You should have the thought process that I want to learn. Okay. So whatever you like in your life and efforts you make is learning. So I hope this about listening and learning is clear to you now. What is listening? And see, basically this seems to be a very small video, but it has got a lot of knowledge sharing for you. It has got a lot of learning for you. Now, as I told you at the very initial start of this video, that I gave you some examples of the soup, which can be replaced. 1 cup of tea can be replaced by soup. That is learning, because learning is implementing. It is continuous. It is independent of your marks. And also, listening is equally important. So, in case you like this video, do share with others. Let others also get the maximum benefit. And you are liking my videos, subscribing. Tell others to subscribe as well. Because I want this to be going to a lot of people, adults as well as students. So, try to understand one thing, students, that this is learning is a continuous process and listening is a start. Listening is very important. Today, if you listen well, tomorrow, even if you are a good speaker, you also will be a good learner, because you are not only speaking, you are also getting a lot of knowledge by listening to others, right? So, listening and learning should go hand in hand. If you implement this today in your life, from today only, slowly and steadily, you will do enormous in your life. You will do so big in your life. This is so important for you students to learn that listening is very important, and so is learning. So this, I also give you practical examples how you can do all that. Hope you all are taking good care of yourself, and as I always say, keep smiling. Have a good day. Bye.